This is for you fern lovers, for you people that really enjoy growing ferns. This is the largest fern we grow in our garden here on the north end of Salt Spring Island. This is a Dicksonia antarctica, a Tasmanian tree fern. And this one I planted over 22 years ago. It's got about 6 feet of trunk on it right now. And this is last year's fronds you're looking at. Tree ferns are reproduced by spores, not seeds. So I haven't grown them from spores before, but I had a friend in Vancouver that used to grow a lot of them from spores. This one was directly imported from Tasmania. And I guess they go into areas and they log them and then they rescue these tree ferns. So this one was brought in September 1991, and I acquired it from a friend that got it from the Palm Society back then, and I got it in 1994. That's when I planted it, April 94. So this does stay evergreen in our climate here. It's planted in an alcove, and this is this year's fronds, the ones that have come out the center of it here. It puts out about 24 new fronds each year, and it unfurls giant coziers. They look like fiddleheads. They're freaking huge. I don't think they're edible. The trunk on this one is going to grow much taller than what it is right now, but it's going to take a lot of time. Generally, about an inch or two of trunk is about a year of growth, and they're pretty expensive plants to buy at the nursery because they are slow growing. Nursery on the north end of our island sells a lot of different tree ferns. So this is Tasmanian tree fern, Dicksonia antarctica. There's Dicksonia fibrosa, scrosa, and those are other hardy ones too for this climate. High end of zone 8B here in our garden, and actually this would be about a zone 9A microclimate where this grows. This is a Trachycarpus fortunei palm. Lots of palms growing here that I've grown from seed around it. So this is one of the most favorite plants in our garden here. I love this. A lot of people, walk around and they look at this thing when they're in the garden. They don't know what it is. Is it a palm or is it a fern? Well, it's a fern, and kind of like on a palm trunk, but the whole trunk on this one consists of root system. And with these ferns, I guess they go into the forest where they grow and they chainsaw them out at the base. They cut the fronds off and they just kind of carry them out of there, and then you stick it in and it will grow. Water it from the top. And the most tender part of the fern here in the winter time in a real cold snap would be where the fronds emerge from the top, where they unfurl. So always good to put burlap in there. I sit burlap in there and a little bit of bubble plastic on top. Fronds never ever get protected here. They don't need it. Worst comes to worst, we get a heavy snowfall that's sticky and it weighs down the fronds and bends or breaks a few of them, but always unfurls new ones in the spring. So if you live in this growing zone or in the southern Gulf Islands or in the southwest coast of BC and you like big ferns and something really different for your garden, this is the one to try for you. It is May right now, so that's what it looks like at this time of the year. And I'll show you the trunk on it. Sorry, kitty. That cat's not a happy cat. I just stepped on it with my foot, the end of it. Sorry, kit. I'll give you a treat. I didn't mean to do that. It's always under my feet, that thing. So anyway, that's the trunk right there. The fronds emerge from the center here. And those are the new ones there. It's a beautiful plant. If you don't have the patience to watch them grow so big, you better buy a big one, but you're going to be paying the price. They're very, very costly to buy a tree fern that size. Anyway, give one a try if you live in this growing zone. If you don't live in this growing zone, you can put it in a pot and bring it in for the winter time. Store it in a cool garage. So anyway, thanks for watching, and happy gardening.